All right, we're here with Coach Gillispie. The Knights victorious 3-0 over Liberty. They pick up the win here. Coach, good to be back on the win column. I know after a frustrating weekend, important for the girls to put that behind them and get the win tonight.
It definitely was. Being able to bring Liberty in, they're a tough team. We faced them a few years ago, and we knew that we'd still have to play our best game. We had some changes. A few kids were out today and was able to put Haley Barrow at third base. She did a great job over at third base. A couple changes. McCloskey was back at first base. We put KK behind the plate. Had Aldridge and Taylor Wagner out in the outfield. So a little bit changes today than we normally had this past weekend because of the injuries, and they all did a great job today.
You mentioned Sam's her first home run as a Knight, hit that 2-run homer in that inning to part of that 3-run inning, and she had a steal as well. Big stepped up for her.
Yeah, that was a huge inning for us. Shelby came up with a big hit, big double. KK came in with a double, brought her in, and then with McCloskey's home run put us up 3-0. So that was a key to have those three back to back. Just a great series in that third inning.
Shelby very comfortable, 6 shutout innings, really comfortable with KK behind the plate.
Yeah, she does a good job. We don't get her back there a lot. We play her a lot at first base, so getting a little bit of time back there, kind of giving Haley some rest on her legs. She's been catching a lot of games for us. She did a nice job back there. The pitcher did a great job throwing to her, and it was just nice to see that we have a little bit more backup, a little chance to do some different things in the next weekend.
McKenzie closes the game out in the 7th inning, sets the school record for all-time saves in a career. Just good to see her throwing out there. Felt comfortable out there and get her back, get ready for Houston.
Yeah, the biggest thing with Mac right now is just getting her confidence back. She's throwing well. It's just being able to get out there and know that it's her game. No question how she's throwing. She's throwing good pitches. Just getting that confidence back in her. And then Shelby did a great job on shutting those 6 innings out. Getting us a chance to get up 3-0 and shut them down.
Another chapter in the rivalry. Got Houston this weekend. A lot of history there, of course, going back to Houston, where you won your CUSA championship in 08, got to a finals game in 2010. So there's a lot of history there between the two schools, and it will be intense, like it always is. It'll be no different this weekend.
It is. It's always a great game with Houston. They always come out with great pitching and very solid hitting, and every time we face them, both teams are playing their best game. So we're looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be an exciting time in Houston.
Of course, there's 80s Night. I know your favorite is Michael Jackson and Thriller. Mackenzie Audis already stole that answer in the postgame. So we're going to move on different decade because you're more of a 70s person now that I know you. Give me your favorite band right now.
Yeah, well, you forget that I was already married in the 80s, so the 70s.
Yeah, that kind of, so you kind of want to block out the 80s. I understand.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
Probably in the 70s was REO Speedwagon, tough guy. Yeah, that was my favorite. And I think the 70s was good to me, so you got to really appreciate it.
What about the Who? I was a big Who fan.
Who was good. Boston, 38 Special,
there you
Chicago.
Go.
Yeah, you can name them all in the 70s.
Good stuff.
80s just a blur, so I have to.
I understand. We'll blame it on Mr. Yeah, we'll blame it on Mr. Gillispie. There's marriage. That's all good. Now we just kidding. All right, Coach. Congrats on the win over Liberty. We'll see you in Houston.
Thank you, Eric.